Alright, we are back in the Pro Division here for the official test day for Delta Racing League. This is why we have a test day today. Good thing we have great league organizers and coordinators here, so all 26 drivers in the Pro Division are in at the end of the practice session right now, coming up towards the start of the qualifying session. I think we're just going to have to wait here until we cross over. Let's see if I can... Here we go. Okay, looks like...
Green light. Go, go, go.
Alright, and we are green for the qualifying session here for the official test day in the Pro Division for the Delta Racing League. Drivers heading out of the pits. We have a full grid of 27 entries right now in the Pro Division. I'm not sure, the last time I checked in the AM Division they had 10 minutes left in their practice session, so I'm pretty sure they were over 25 entries. Like I said, DRL was well over 92 entries for all three of their championships, Pro and Am in Europe, and the new North American Championship to debut tonight. As we're following Root Salainen here in the 333 Baraka Motorsports Ferrari coming down the Mistral Straight. Looks like he's might be the first driver out on track right now here in the qualifying session. Coming around the final turn here for Root Salainen, our first driver coming across the line. Hard on the curbs there in that turn 1 and 2 complex there. Might cost him a little bit of time there. Followed on track by John Bennett here in Scuderia Adriatica SRT in the 27 Ferrari. So yeah, another Ferrari entry. Yeah, I think it was in the chat. Definitely looks like Ferrari is the manufacturer of choice in the Pro Division for Delta Racing League. We follow Bennett, followed by Ladelma in the number 10 Lexus. Looks like these are the first drivers out. Liddellma coming around for his first lap here. There they are across the line. Kraus is... Oh, I found another team. Andres Dedesic here. Looks like he's teammates with Bennett. John Bennett in the 27 Ferrari. And Dedesic in the 48 Ferrari. Looks like they're going to be another team in the Scuderia Adriatica SRT. So Dedesic here in the 48. Sitting 4th right now, just 1 second off. So Pika is provisional pole right now. Sean White, 4th overall with a 155.8. That's a good first lap for Sean White. And the 222 Porsche is going to pull over for Taryn. I think we'll follow Nicholas Kraus here in the 911 Porsche. Kraus pulls over, he's not happy. We have Pim, Franken in front of him, Horan, Thornhauser, Bennett, Liddellma, all of these drivers on the back Mistral straight here. We'll see what Liddellma can do coming into Sector 3 here. Coming down the straight for Liddellma. Can he improve? He does improve a couple places up to 9th with a 156.2 for Liddellma in the Lexus. Good first lap for him. John Bennett is up to 16th with a 156.6. Tim Van Mill in 15th with a 156.6 as well. Here's Pika. Looks like he's heading around on another lap. We'll follow number 3 overall in qualifying, Chris Pika in the Porsche Motorsport. Number 1. He does have a few cars in front of him. Might be able to catch the slipstream. Could possibly help him. Heading into the fast right-hander. Right on the edge of the limits there. We might have saved it. As I see Taryn is sitting second overall. Right behind Lebrecht. We'll follow Pika here through turn 13. Turn 14 here, the final turn. Catching a little bit of a draft from Pim, I believe, in front. It looks like it was his out lap. He's going to be stuck behind some traffic here. He might not get the lap he wants right now. As we see him, yep. I'm not sure if Pim is on a lap or not here. Oh. A little bit of contact there between the two. So we see Taryn go through. Taryn is sitting second overall with a 1:55.08 in the 21 Send It Racing Mercedes. Heading down to the Mistral straight on the back. Sean White has just gone second overall. A little bit of wobble there for Taryn, under braking. Might have locked it up a little bit. Whoa. Nice drift session there for Taryn. We'll catch back up with the Generator Racing Mercedes AMGs racing together right here. We'll see if Franken can do anything better than his 10th position right now. Not too far off, still 10th with a 1:56. And his teammate Horan looks like he's still searching for his first lap. Take a look down the pit lane here. Svirkov will be looking for a fast time from him coming up. Sean White, your second overall driver right now. We'll take a look at Dedesic here in the 48, fifth overall with a 1:55.3 coming around turn 1 and 2. The blue, white, red stripe Scuderia Adriatica SRT. Got Dedesic coming around turn 11 here. Heading up to the turn 12 bend. Could be improving, I'm not sure. Right now he's the only driver on track in the top 5. We'll see what he gets coming around final turn. Still consistent, a little bit slower. The 155.7 on his last lap there. He pulls off. We have Pavsek coming around. Simpson exiting the pits. Another entry in the number 95. Alexander Bostrov is our 28th entry here in the Pro Division. Looks like he's still working out the kinks here of his Aston. 26 overall, Max Montocchio in the 17 McLaren. Looks like he's teammates with Reynolds in the 230 McLaren. So I think we can confirm a McLaren team now for Crumpet Racing. I'm not sure what we're up to. I think we're up to 7 or 8 teams here in the Pro Division. So I'm sure that's going to be, that might be the more competitive title. Like I said, I'm sure a driver from each of those teams can easily win the driver's title as well. So we have Ruotsalainen in front of Montocchio here heading down the straight. Ruotsalainen 11th overall. Looks like he's going to give way to Montocchio. We'll follow Montocchio heading down the straight. Alright, coming up on 12 minutes to go in qualifying. Remember, we have a 30-minute sprint race coming up for these pro drivers. So we're watching Nigel Tarrant here in the 21 Mercedes, followed by Miguel Maxillari. Ursan Ilmaz has just gone 3rd overall in the 79 Ferrari. Alright, we'll catch up with our leader here. Our leader from Canada, Ishmael Lebrec, here on test day for the Pro Division in the 67 Lamborghini Labrec Lamborghini. I believe, is there one other? I think they said in chat, I believe there's one Lamborghini in the Pro Division and 1 Lamborghini in the AM Division. So good to see a couple underdog manufacturers showing up on top. Coming up on 10 minutes to go here in the qualifying session. Just past 4 o'clock at Paul Ricard. Follow Lebrecht around the final turn. Here's Reynolds, 16th overall, the 156.1 for Tom Reynolds in the 230 McLaren. The other team car in the Crumpet Racing. Right in the middle of the grid. I'm sure he wants to be sitting a little bit higher. Take a quick look through the grid here. Sean White might be coming out on his outlap here. 2nd overall. Here's Ladelma sitting 8th with a 155.2. There's a lot of cars coming out here in Sector 1. Ruotsalainen, Ingman sitting 7th. Kraus sitting 9th with a 155.3. Dedesic 5th. They're all here in Sector 1. I think we'll catch up with Kraus here in the 911 Porsche. Looks like he's pushing the limits there in turn 8. He might have saved it. Move up in front. Ingman is pushing through Popovich here. We see the leader, Lebrecht, in the Lamborghini behind. Looks like most of these drivers are still holding their position. Pavsak moves up to 16th with a 156. Jesper Roland in the 28 Ferrari, 17th with a 156 as well. Both of those drivers are 3 thousandths off of each other. Montocchio 26 with a 157.1. Sean White still 2nd with a 154.8. Christensen still holding that mid-pack position with the 155.7. Good time. Alright, coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the Pro Division for the official test day of Delta Racing League. Getting ready for the 30-minute race coming up next. It's a non-points preseason race, so nothing to lose, but bragging rights to gain. You know how that is with drivers, especially in the Pro Division. See what Sean White has here. Looks like that was his out lap. Maybe we'll take a onboard lap here, driver's eye with Sean White. All right, 1 minute to go. Drivers are getting their final laps in here. Ishmael Lebrecq still the provisional poles hitter with a 154.4. Kraus has gone second with a 154.8 in the 911 Porsche Motorsport. Looks like he has time for one more lap as well. Pavsek is sitting 16th with a 156, followed by Pim in 24th with a 156.6. Laurie has the leader Lebrecht right behind him. Looks like he's going to pull off. He's okay with that. Popovich with a 155.6 is sitting 12th right now in the 14 Ferrari. The top 10 are still within a second of each other here. Checkered flag is out in qualifying. Drivers are on their final laps. Catch up with Pika here, or Kraus, Nicholas Kraus in the 911. Coming around up to the final turn. Looks like he's the only driver that can do anything about pole right now. Sitting 4/10 off. And he does it. 154.3 for Nicholas Kraus in the 911 Porsche Motorsport. That's a good time there. So there you have it. The Delta Racing League Mentor Driving Coach sets the provisional pole for the official test day in the Pro Division. I'm going to pull up the timetables here right before. Checkered flag is out in qualifying, so it's Nicholas Kraus followed by Ishmael Lebrecht, followed by Sean White are your top three. Here in qualifying for test day in the Pro Division. Coming up in 1 or 2 minutes, we have the formation lap for the race. Here we go. Alright, we are back. We have 27 drivers on the grid here for the preseason official test day race. Here for the start of Season 2 of the Delta Racing League. This is the Pro Division. Let's go down to the track. We have Kraus on pole, followed by Lebrecht, Sean White, and Nigel Tarrant on the second row. Andres Dedesic in the 48 Ferrari, and Ruotsalainen in the 333 Ferrari on the third row. Followed by Ersan Ilmaz in the 79. Chris Pika in the number 1. Eric Ingeman in the 909 in 9th place. And Timu Ladelma in the number 10. Lexus are rounding out your top 10. We have 10 seconds to go before the start of the formation lap here at Paul Ricard. Kraus should be getting the green light. Alright, and we're off to start the formation lap here. Kraus leads them off, followed by Lebrecht. It's going to be a single file for the most part. Drivers are going to get the order to grid up in Sector 3. Drivers are going to use this time to warm their tires and brakes up. Great to see a nice full grid of the pro drivers here. I'm sure the AM race is about to start. Looks like we have Pavsek has missed the call to grid with Horn, so they're going to start from pit lane. But as I was saying, we have the AM division race starting simultaneously right now as well. Great to see 50-plus drivers in the European Championship for Delta Racing League here in Teste. There's Nigel Tarrin in fourth on the formation. We'll head through a couple onboards here. The Dusset getting heat into the brakes here, starting and stopping. On board with Pika. So yeah, there's nothing on the line here today except for SA, I guess you could say. I'm sure these drivers are gonna go for it in the top 10 here. Take a look at these drivers one final time, weaving down the long back straight here. Rowland, Tame, Simpson. Looks like Kraus is heading into Sector 3 here. Drivers are getting the order to ready up. Grid up 2x2. It's going to be Kraus and Lebrecq on the front row. Drivers getting their final heat into their tires here. All right, here we go. Glad you can join us for the official test day here. The start of Season 2 for the Delta Racing League. Live on RaceWorld. Drivers heading around the final turn. Kraus controls the field. Lebrecq is getting a little antsy here. Kraus might be playing a little game here. Looks like everyone is formed up 2x2 and we're green here from Paul Ricard here for the Pro Division. Kraus gets a good start. Lebrecq on the inside. Sean White makes it 3 wide. A little bit of contact. So far, so good. Both of the Porsche Motorsport Porsches. 2-3 right now. Ilmaz goes wide in 7th. Reynolds to the inside of Christensen with a drive-through on the start. Christensen might have had a start infraction. Franken looks to make it 3 wide down the straight. Look for a lot of passing opportunities coming down here. We'll move up to the leaders. It's Sean White to lead the field, followed by Pika. Looks like Kraus moves down to 3rd. Most of the field is playing it safe. Tame to the inside of Svirkov. A lot of good racing here on lap 1 in the Pro Division. Lebrecht drops down to 4th. Kraus is wide. So great start for Sean White. Leads the field across in lap 1 here in the preseason race. Pika, second, followed by Lebrecht, Kraus. Good fight here between Ingman and Damir Popov for 10th. Oh, I think that was Nigel Tarrant off in the Mercedes. Oh, we have another spin here between Svirkov and one of the Astons. I'm not sure. We'll move back up the field. We have a pack of 4 right here. Ilmaz, Ruotsalainen, and Ladelma. Ilmaz to the outside of Ruotsalainen. Oh, there's a bit of an accident in the background here between Franken. It might have been Ingman as well involved in that accident. Looks like most of those drivers are able to continue and move up through the top 15 here. Tame in 13th, Thornhauser in 12th, Reynolds in front in 11th. All of these drivers in the top 10 are nose to tail right now. We'll catch back up with the top 4 here. Looks like the top 4 are forming their own little break here. We have the Porsche of Sean White and Chris Pika running 1-2. And Ishmael Lebrecht in the 67, followed by Kraus. So Porsche, Lamborghini, Porsche. We'll keep the camera here right now for Sector 1. Svirkov regains up to 16th there after that incident with the Aston. See Simpson going around in 20th there. Pika is right up on the bumper here of Lebrecht. We're going to stay right here for the battle 1, 2, and 3. We're all within 3/10 of each other right now. Looks like Sean White is losing a little bit of pace right now. Not sure. Oh! Lebrecht involved in the Lamborghini there. Definitely looks like White might have... He was definitely struggling in Sector 3. Ladelma looks to the inside. Ilma is hard on the brakes. Opens up the door for Ruotsalainen. See if Ruotsalainen can catch the slipstream here from Yilmaz. We're going to have to catch up to the battle for first here. Teammates Pika and Kraus here on coming up to the end of lap 3 are running 1-2. So pretty much a perfect test day for them. Didn't quite catch what happened at the end of lap 2 there with Sean White, but it looks like he lost control in the final turn there and caused a little bit of an incident. Either way, Pika and Kraus did what they had to do, get through. Teammates running 1-2 here, followed by Teemu Ladelma in third. White in fourth still, followed by Yilmaz and Ruotsalainen. So the top 10 are still anyone's race here. Yilmaz in fifth. Sean White. Teemu Ladelma in the Lexus. Here's your two leading Porsches. 911. Or number 1 and 911. Few drivers in the pits will be looking to improve before round 1 next week. We'll check through the mid-pack here. So we'll follow the battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th right here. Sean White, Ruotsalainen looks to the inside. I think Teemu Ladelma is going to be happy with this test day for him. Switching manufacturers. We'll see what's going to happen here. Kraus is right up on Pika here. Gets onto the curbs there a little bit. Teammates are going to want to play nice still until at least under 10 minutes to go. A little bit of bragging rights up for grabs between those two up front. We'll go through the grid here. We see Christensen looking to the inside of Bennett there. Looks like Bennett slowly had a good start, working up. 13th, battling the other Ferrari of Christensen. We'll see who Christensen's going to tuck back to the inside. Looks like Bennett might have enough to hold off here. Reynolds up to 11th in the 230 McLaren. Got to keep an eye on this group right here. Followed by Yilmaz is barely holding on to 3rd right now. He passed Ladelma. So Ladelma actually lost 3rd. we have Ilmaz in third. Someone coming out of the pits there. Ladelma must have had an incident with the Lexus. Ilmaz up to third, followed by Sean White here in fifth, Ruotsalainen. I believe there was a change for the lead here. It looks like Pika's might have slowed down to give the lead up to Kraus here. Or he had an off, I'm not sure. It's like these drivers are gonna either go at it, take each other out, open up the door for Ilmaz and Ladelma are coming through in third here. So, like I said, any driver in the top 10 here is still up for grabs here at test day. A lot of unknowns at the start of season 2 here. Oh! Kraus with a big lock up there. Holds on to second. Pika goes through into first. So Kraus is going to come under pressure between Ilmaz here and the 79 Ferrari. Minutes to go in the race. So anybody's in the top 4 here, we'll keep it right here. Ilmaz is definitely going to gain in the slipstream. Side by side, Kraus and Pika. Like Pika lets Kraus through to the inside.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Trying to hold off Ilmaz as well at the same time. That opens up the door for Ladelma. Looks like a little side-by-side contact there with Ilmaz. Looks like hard racing to me. Like I said, these drivers are going for it here in the Pro Division. I don't know if a non-points race means it's going to be more or less competitive. It might be more competitive. Take a look at the field heading down to start lap 8. Ladelma down to 8th now. Victor Tame trying to hold off Lowry. Reynolds in 11th. We have Bennett looking to the inside. With Christensen there and gets it through. These two Ferraris have been going at it all race. I think that's Svirkov right behind them in 14th. Yep. So Christensen is going to try to pull out. Oh, looks like Bennett. It's like Bennett's Ferrari somehow has the power over Christensen's. It's going to open the door for Svirkov, maybe. We'll head back up the grid. Catch up with the leaders. Kraus heading around the final turn to start lap 9. Looks like Kraus and Pika are just playing a game here till the final 5 minutes. We'll see if they put on a show for us here. Not sure their team wants them to wreck the cars. Ilmaz is still within shouting distance in third. Almost a second off. Followed by Ruotsalainen there in third, and the 333 Ferrari. Sean White still in fifth. Damir Popovich in sixth with a really good showing here in the test day race. Looks to the outside of White. Looks like he thinks better of it. Ladelma's moving up in 7th right behind him. We'll keep an eye on this fight right here. The fight for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's Tedesik in the red, white, and blue Ferrari in 8th. To the outside of Ladelma. Move up the grid here to third. The fight for third. Ilmaz is still catching Kraus. 1, 2, and 3 here. Looks like this is going to be the battle in the final 10 minutes, if I had to guess. Under a half a second separates 1, 2, and 3 here in the Pro Division for the European Championship at the official test day for Delta Racing League here at Paul Ricard. Oh, looks like Ilmaz is sliding a little bit in the Ferrari. Coming in hot. Holds it though. Great move there to the inside. Ilmaz on Kraus. Kraus is going to have the inside now coming back. Good racing by both of these drivers. Side by side. Oh, Ilmaz looks like he locked it up a little bit. That might be it for him. Brake failure for Ilmaz in the Ferrari. They're going to have to take a look at that before round 1. So we're catching back up with the fight for 5th. Popovich passed White for 5th, but they all moved up a place. So now Popovich is sitting 4th right now. This is the best Best race right now for Popovich. Dedesic is battling Ladelma in the Lexus. The retirement by Alright, looks like this is going to be our fight to the end here. Pika versus Kraus. Teammates for Porsche Motorsport. Go on board with Kraus here. Good driving by both of these drivers. I'm sure they're going to play it safe until the last lap. Oh, looks like we have a drive-through for Timu Ladelma in 7th. Could be a track limits infraction. That's going to drop him out of the top 10. We'll work down the grid here. Take a look at the rest. There's Ladelma with the drive-through and the Lexus coming by. There's Bennett and Christensen still fighting in the Ferraris. Lawrence Simpson catching up to that battle as well in 13th. So we'll see if... Looks like every other time Bennett's Ferrari is held off down the straight here. We'll see if Christensen can hold off. Yep. Looks like Bennett's Ferrari has the power. Might be a different setup for each of those drivers. So Ladelma here with the drive-through. He's going to have 3 laps to finish that drive-through. I'm sure there might only be 3 laps left in the race. And in he comes. Ladelma comes in to serve his drive-through. That'll drop him out of the top 10. Catch back up with the leader, Chris Pika, Season 1 points champion. Well, Kraus has a drive-through. That just happened. Kraus might have added track limits infraction maybe at turn 1. Sector 1 somewhere. So that's going to drop Kraus out. All Kraus can do is try to force a mistake for Pika here with their teammates. Side by side coming down the straight. Pika's probably going to let him go by. He has no need to fight him. So again, even though it's test day for everybody, the drivers, the stewards. Everybody needs to know where they stand. That's going to move Rootsalainen up to 2nd. Popovich may be looking at a podium here at the official test day. See if Kraus serves his penalty now. He stays out. See if we can find any other. It's going to move Dedesic up to the top 5. Tame with a good drive up to 7th. Miguel Maxillari in the top 10. Tom Reynolds up to 9th. We'll catch up with this 3-car Ferrari battle here. Bennett, followed by Christensen, followed by Simpson. Bennett has a drive-through. So track limits affecting another driver here in another close battle. It's unfortunate for Bennett. That's going to drop him out of the top 10. Christensen is going to work into the top 10. Doesn't have to fight him here. See if Kraus is going to take his drive-through on this lap. I believe he has to serve it here. This is coming up to the final lap. He's going to get disqualified if he doesn't serve it here. Oh, he stays out.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap.
He doesn't care. Pika's going to inherit the win off of this. Kraus is going to take the moral victory. Either way you would look at it. 1-2 for Porsche Motorsport. I think that's the test day they were looking for before round 1 next week. On the final lap here at Paul Ricard for the European Pro Division. Kraus followed by Pika, followed by Ruotsalainen in 3rd. Damir Popovich in 4th. Dedesic, Sean White. Going to be your top 5. Reynolds in 9th. We'll move up to 8th. Bennett stays out as well. So he'll be not scored. Simpson is still here lurking. Let's see if Christensen can make a move to the inside. Not enough. Simpson is going to send it. Pulls out. There's a driver off there. We'll move up. Here's Kraus rounding the final turn. And the 911 Porsche. Followed by Pika, who will...
The leader has finished the race.
Should finish first overall. Ruotsalainen in 3rd. Popovich. So there you have it, everyone. That's a great test day for the European Pro Division of Delta Racing League. 1-2 for Porsche Motorsport there. I'll pull up the timetable real quick. Maybe we'll hop over to the AM division if there's any time left. See if the AM division race is still going on.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Looks like there's 4 minutes to go in the race here. Alright, we're in the AM division for the European Championship. Nick Rinders is first with 3 minutes to go in the race. Looks like he has a healthy lead. Followed by Marco Kozik in the 931 Bentley. Ozzy Owl rounds out your top three. Looks like he's getting pressure from Theo Zeems. Still 17 drivers in the AM division. I believe over 25 took the green. Great turnout here for the European Championship in Delta Racing League. We just witnessed a great Pro Division preseason race. Looks like the AMs were following suit. See if we'll go on board with Zeems here in the Lamborghini. Looks like the fight for third is pretty good right now. Work down to 7th here. Kennedy Chikeka in the 301 Bentley is chasing down Daniel Littinen in the 30 Audi. Another close fight here. This is the battle for 6th. Littinen, a driver from season 1. Looks like he's continuing with the Audi manufacturer. Thiago Ribeiro is in 9th. Try to work down here. 1 minute to go. Final laps here in the AM division race. Lucas Goebbels and Kevin Cox
Final lap now. Give it all you can.
fighting for 13th right here. I think we just heard Rinders is on his final lap right now. The leader in the 7 Porsche. Cox is putting pressure on Goebbels into sector 3 here. Collinridge pulling off into pit lane. I'm not sure. He might be out of fuel here. He might be out of fuel on the final turn. That's going to move Ribeiro up to 8th on the final lap. Chikeka and Littinen are still fighting on the final lap here. Hard on the brakes goes Chikeka in the Bentley. Up into 6th. We're going to try to catch up with the leaders Ozzy Owl in third, Marco Kozik in second. Here comes Rinders into Sector 3 on the final lap. From what we saw in practice, I'm sure in qualifying and here in the race, looks like he had a pretty flawless race. Great win for Nick Rinders in the RR Racing Porsche.
The leader has finished the race.
Kozik coming around to take second in the 931 Bentley. Fight here for third, Ozzy Owl and Zeems. Hard on the brakes in the Lamborghini. Not enough. Ozzy Owl is going to hold third in the 5 Aston. Marius Snyder comes around the final turn in 5th. Good top 5 finish for him in the 27 Mercedes AMG. Chukeka in 6th, followed by Littinen in 7th. So it looked like another great race here in the AM division for the European Championship. Kulaev is going to get 10th, rounding out the top 10. I'm going to pull up the timetables here real quick. So great test day for the European Championship in Delta Racing League. The start of Season 2. Looking forward to the start of the season. Round 1 at the Hungaroring next week is going to start the season for the Delta Racing League. You can catch it here live on RaceWorld on YouTube and Twitch. Again, make sure you tune in for the debut of the North American Championship tonight, as well as their test day tonight. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be taking a break here, and we'll be live at 7 p.m. for the debut of the North American Championship in Delta Racing League and their test day tonight.